Was Greg amazing?
Greg was amazing! Low Country Blues!
All right! And how about that band from Woodstock?
Oh, yeah!
Okay, wait a second, I got it.
A very good friend of mine called me late this afternoon and asked me if I wanted a free front row seat to Gregg Allman at the Ryman, and I would have been an idiot not to show up. But the two guys from Woodstock, hands down, other than Greg, are the best two players on the stage, and it was a fantastic show, and I'd see it again in a heartbeat.
First time here?
Oh no, I've been to the Ryman several times, but this is the first time I've actually seen Gregg Allman, so cool. It was nice to be front and center. It was a great time.
Awesome,
fantastic.
Man. Awesome, nothing like front row.
Scott, I know you probably notice me staring at you all the time, and it's for no other reason than you are a primo guitar player. I love the way you play. Shades of Robin Ford, and definitely the right sound for Gregg Allman. Way to go, buddy.
How is Greg's band tonight? It's a new band he just came out with last year.
The whole band was killer, but awesome. One thing I would comment is that anybody reporting that about Gregg Allman's demise is a bit premature.
Yes.
The boy was on tonight.
Yes.
Enough said.
I mean, it almost sounded like a 22-year-old Greg Allman.
Very
it really did.
My friend, I drove 6 hours to see Gregg Allman.
Yeah.
Because I know that he is always that good.
Exactly.
You've seen him before, I take
Exactly.
it.
Yes.
How many times?
Several.
Nice.
I work at the Big House in Macon, and we love Gregg Allman. Greg, come see us. And J-Mo.
There you go.
Is it good?
Yeah, great. Got you also. How you doing, Floyd? Great show tonight.
Enjoyed it.
Got to ask you, what was it like to play at the Historic Ryman?
It was great.
First time for you? Or?
Yes, I think it was the first time for me. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
First time for Greg also, and
I think so. I don't think we played here before. I never dreamed I played at the Grand Ole Opry.
dreams come true, man.
Yeah.
Dreams come true.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Great show. Thank you.
The concert was fantastic.
First time at the Ryman for you?
No, not the first time.
All right.
I was here last year.
Amazing venue, isn't it?
Amazing.
Sound, the lights.
Everything is perfect.
All right. And what'd you think of Greg after coming back out on the road one more time?
I'm really proud of Greg. I work at the Big House, the Allman Brothers Band Museum in Macon. So I work there. So I've got connections.
Ah, fantastic.
With the band. Yeah, that's why I've got.
So you must have met Greg.
Dwayne.
You must have met Greg several times then.
I have not.
Oh, you have not. All right. Well, you know.
he's on my list. I just haven't gotten that one yet.
And how many times have you seen him?
Several.
Have you?
Yeah.
What's the very first time? How long ago?
Oh God. 25 years ago.
25. All right.
It was in Atlanta.
Tell me about that show, brother.
Sergeant Dave, Sergeant at Arms in the Mule Army. Show was phenomenal. Drove from Fayetteville, North Carolina here, 565 miles.
Damn.
Second show of the tour. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm telling you, you got to go see it.
Gregg Allman was awesome.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
I think my favorite was probably Wasted Words and Melissa. If somebody calls me and says, "Sweet Melissa," Sweet Melissa.
Greg, Silverback.
Yeah. Woohoo! Gregg Allman rock.
The front row
He
Dave
rocked the
rock.
Ryman.
You rock front row Dave.
He rocked the Ryman.
The next show, buddy.
There you go.
Dreams worked it down. They'd kick it to the guy on the keyboard. We're like, no. Greg, work this. Work it back. Work it back. Tell me about 68. Tell me about when he wrote 68 Dreams and he played it.
You did a good job.
Was amazing, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think that for me that was the highlight of the night. Definitely Dreams.
Definitely.
Dreams did it.
Right. Brings it back to Georgia.
And Melissa, we've seen Greg play Melissa on acoustic, standing up probably 5 or 10 times.
So sweet.
And he strummed it out.
Hey, that was Dwayne's favorite song that Greg ever wrote. So it's awesome they got to play it in their hometown.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Here at the Historic Ryman.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, no shit.
And I got lucky. I got his pick.
Give it up!
There you go. Woo! There it is.
Let me see.
Got the pick right? And,
the prize for being front row
last
Dave.
song.
Yeah.
Wow.
No doubt.
Hey, look, it was good to meet y'all.
Yeah.
There we are, front row Dave. How are you?
I am awesome, man. It doesn't get any better than seeing Gregg Allman in Nashville.
This is it.
He pumped up the crowd, man. Like I can't.
Absolutely.
It was amazing.
This was one of those nights. This was one of those performances that you always hope you get to. And to finally get to one and make it, be on time, the guys were all there and everybody was in good shape. It was outstanding. Eardrum splitting, it was perfect. It was like going back to the 60s, and I won't mention age, but yes, I was there in the 60s. I was at Magic Mountain, I was at Monterey, I was in San Francisco. Yes, sir, saw Hendrix 4 times live. And this is the way to do it. This is what a concert should look like.
And you're here with your son?
This is my son.
I am not from the 60s, but I like the music from that, so it's great to see Gregg Allman live. I've been listening to him, on the radio, trying to get CDs of him all the time. And he's still great live, and his voice is still there. He hasn't blown it out, surprisingly, and they're just still playing, and even with his guitarist and his old keyboardist was there, just chugging along, playing just like it was 1960.
Nope, that was Bruce Katz from Woodstock, actually.
Really?
Yes, it was.
3 of the guys from the band are from Woodstock, and that's where I'm from.
Excellent.
Scott Gerard on guitar.
At the farm.
Jay Collins on sax.
Very nice.
And Bruce Katz on keyboards.
Excellent sax, by the way. Stripped to the lacquer, nice and tarnished. It was perfect.
Nice.
The way it ought to be. And the old Hammond running along with a big old Leslie in the background. That's what sound should sound like. You don't have to synthesize it, folks. You get the real thing. It works better.
And inside, it really sounded incredible.
Yes, it did.
And
it was just phenomenal.
It was. The lighting, I shoot a lot of concerts as far as video, tape them, and the lighting was perfect in there.
It was great.
Compared to a lot of shows I've done. So.
Well, that's the Ryman. You just have to give that one to the theater. That's a Ryman theater that just has the perfect lighting, the perfect acoustic, which is why they get so many famous people playing in it, because it's the perfect theater.
What do you think of Gregg Allman tonight?
What are you kidding? Fantastic. As good as ever. First show I ever saw, first concert, 1972, Municipal Auditorium, the Allman Brothers Band, less than a year before Barry Oakley died. So it's fabulous. He did all of the good stuff.
Definitely did. Definitely did. And what was the highlight of the night?
Melissa, for me, and he smiled at me. Yeah, I blew him a kiss, and he smiled at me. So
you must have been up front.
Right before security made me sit down.
They made a lot of people sit down tonight.
It was a gas, and I really liked JMO's jazz band. Too. Yeah, they were wailing. Yeah.
I didn't get to see them actually.
They were good.
I didn't go in until Greg started.
The show was excellent, the whole show.
A lot of people have told me that they were excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. And what was the first time you've ever seen Greg?
Actually, it's been years ago, and he was at an obscure little place called the Downtowner in Goodlettsville, a little lounge. And I saw him outside getting in his limo and stuff, so that was the first time I ever saw him.
Weren't you with? Hi, I'm their sister. We had the best time tonight, and if you want to meet Gregg Allman, we got to go to this bus over here. I just met the guitar player. Rock on.
Bye.
Pretty good. Came over here from Knoxville to Nashville.
Really?
See Greg, yeah.
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
Haven't seen him since 10. Nice to hang out with him.
And did he have the same band with him then?
He had some of the same people.
Okay.
4 Miles was with him.
Right, sure. He's been with him for a long time. Definitely. And out of all the songs tonight, man, what hit it for you?
Oh, Dreams.
Yeah, same here.
This is what I named my truck after.
Did you really?
I got a souped up van.
Can I get it? I can get it. Look at that.
I named it Dreams.
Nice. You know, I used to listen to my first concert ever was Molly Hatchet in Poughkeepsie Civic Center, and Dreams, man, they smoked it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
But nobody does it like Greg.
That's right. It's one of him and Warren's favorite songs, I do believe.
What's your name, man? Where are you coming from?
My name is Shannon Crabb, and I'm from Middle Georgia. Lived in Middle Georgia my whole life. I grew up with the brothers. And I tell you what, it's the soundtrack to my life. I can't think in dark times and light times and all times, it's always been the Allman Brothers.
Nice.
Nothing else ever came close to making me feel like the brothers do.
Cool, man. Cool.
Always been that way. Always. And I love music. Music is my life. But the Allman Brothers music is my life.
At all the shows that you've seen the Allman Brothers, man, what was the very smallest, like the most intimate show?
Last year at the Macon Coliseum, at the Macon Auditorium in April, I think it was, April 23rd.
Okay.
The same day that they dedicated the big house. We were at that show, and it was great. And it was like the people behind it, the couple behind us were from Okinawa, Japan.
Really?
And they had bought their tickets online right after us from Okinawa, Japan, and flied over. And it was incredible, and the show was incredible. And the whole thing, I mean, the brothers have always been my life. But you know what I love to see more than anything?
What's that?
Greg and Dickie together again. That's what I want to see, is Greg and Dickie. Just like Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. Come on, man. Y'all got to get together.
Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, one more time.
Get together. Y'all, Dickie and Greg were better than any of those guys.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Do
it.
Is this your first time ever at the Ryman?
Third time. Her first time.
My first time.
Your first time?
Yeah.
What'd you think of the Ryman?
It was really good.
It was my first,
the show
too.
was good, but
The sound was amazing in there.
Yeah.
It really was. It's great to go to a venue that's made for music. You know, a lot of times you go to shows and, you know, they're at a hall or something like that for plays and everything, but this place was made for music. It's obvious, you know?
Or like being in church for some people. That's what it felt like for me.
There you go. Religious experience.
A little bit.
No doubt. And was it your first time seeing Greg? Or no?
No.
What was the first time you saw him?
The first time seeing Greg. I've seen the Allmans 3 or 4 times. But.
Really? What's the first time?
When? 97?
it's my first time.
Your first time?
Yeah.
And who else have you guys seen like within the past year? What other kind of shows do you go to?
Grace Potter we've seen a couple times.
Grace Potter. Saw Elton John.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's fun.
Classic?
Yeah.
Crocodile Rock?
Yeah.
There you go. Gotta love it. No doubt. And how far did you guys travel tonight to get to the show?
Southern Kentucky. She came from Indiana.
And how far is that for you guys?
About 4 hours.
Really? All the way for just the show?
Well,
5
see
to
him
here.
too.
I won't tell Greg.
4 to me, 5 to Greg. How about that?
Want silver for that, Greg?
I love it.
Oh my God.
There's a city. Oh.
Bye.